that's me ready to go. Right, no worries, I'll see it shortly then. Hello guys, before we get started, welcome back. Please like and subscribe, hit the wee notification button. I'm going to be doing a machinery tour soon, so aye, let everybody know, get my subscribers up and help me out. Try my best, but I hope you enjoyed today's video, and aye, keep watching, help me out. That's perfect, thank you very much. Alright, what's happening guys? Back again with some more slurry. As you can see, the tower is starting to break its crust. Far corners broke through perfectly. So that's all the cows fed this morning. They're all happy out and eating. I think I've probably spread just under 150,000 gallon between about 3 fields. Had to abandon the dung, didn't get very much out, but I had to stop spreading dung because we needed to get the slurry out just to get going. We can do dung later on. So Dad's got a load of maize to bruise later on, so this is it. Just thought I'd set the drone down just for a wee look. Look at all that sweet corn. That gets flattened through the mill, and that means that it won't come through the coos, just like what happens when you don't chew your sweet corn. So that's this field spread. Wee bit thick, but alright. Currently in the Tm140 on my way up to roll up some pipe and move to another field. That's this big field here spread. That's big hill field here spread. And then there's a hill, not a hill, just a wee field just up there in the back there. So I have to shift the pipes up to the next field, which is immediately behind that. And then I've got the field on that's right hand side to spread as well, and then that'll be nearly the whole top side of the farm spread. Getting there now, it's definitely a lot quicker doing it this way, but yesterday there was a bit of a problem. There's a wee bit of a pinhole in the back of the wee skinny pipe right at the back of the tractor, so when it wasn't thick slurry, the wee pinhole cleared and it started jetting all over the back window and up the sides of the passenger side window, like right down there kind of thing. So I've given it a big scrub this morning to clean up the windows so that I can see the day. So I've got the wee grinder with me on the floor and socket set to try and change the, well, cut it and put the joiner on a better bit of the pipe so that it's not going to jet all over the tractor, because it's absolutely no use that. Just a hassle. But no one likes getting covered in slurry. So that's me. I'm up in this field now, 4-wheel drive on. Probably don't need 4-wheel drive, but you're better just to put it on anyway, just in case. As soon as you start slipping in 2-wheel drive, you've buggered that bit of ground. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to go down and uncouple a pipe here, and then that means I can roll up this pipe, and then I'll roll up that pipe and so on, and then I'll get through to the next 2 fields. There's a culprit there. You can see it's very well worn. Usually just happens just at the back of the end here, so it's just the way it goes. So I'll need to cut fresh because this is where there's no damage. And then I'll try and get these bands off, but I've got a couple spare just in case these are rotten. Because it's no worth putting rot ones back on. We've had them pulled straight out before and it's not been ideal. Got to get the clamp in between the ribs. There's about 3 ribs on this. There you go, that's that sorted, and the standard, that's no going anywhere. You can tell that Dad started bruising the maize. Oh, that stour. That's just annoying me, because I just cleaned that tractor and it's going to get covered in white shite. But at least I'll be easy hosed off after that. So, right, I'll get this in under there. This keeps the pipe tight and keeps it in place whilst it's getting reeled up. And I work the hydraulics from in the cab and leave that in the right place. It just means I can do it myself. Here we come. Now this pipe's quite a bit shorter than the other ones. Stope. So it's quite handy just to put out at the end of a field. You know, rather than putting an extra long one out, then you've got too much. Sometimes it's just perfect. So I like to tie it and pull it in tight, so it's not flapping about everywhere when I'm trying to roll up the rest. There we go. All tight. It shouldn't move, hopefully. None worse than when it comes loose. Alright, I'm now rolling out after rolling up 3 pipes. So got a fat one, so that's an extra fat one on the end here, and I'm taking it into this field here. This is another field that's been undersown with grass last year, so this field and the field below were barley and undersown with grass last year, so that's it, getting its dose of slurry. And then after that I could try and pull a pipe back through into here to spread this field, but sometimes it's not worth it. You might end up twisting the pipe in a really funny way, so I dare say I will just probably try and roll it up, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm not really wanting anything to go wrong, but we'll see. So okay, that's the neighbour's ground there, but that's all the pipe rolled out, and that's us at the highest point on our farm, 630 feet. So I'll come up after lunch, I'll get hitched up, and then I can get spreading slurry. Not a sunny day today, but it'll be fine. Nothing wrong with a bit of cloud as long as there's no bloody rain. Bro. Aye, that's me ready to go. Right, no worries, I'll see it shortly then. Cheers. That's him tell. Here comes the sludge. Mostly just air for the moment, but it's definitely coming. Here we go. Wasn't as much a dramatic effect as I thought, but never mind. Nah. Here we go, poo-poo time. Now there you go, that's us going now. Got cut out there. Poo-poo time is what I said. Right, let's go see what the feather's up to. Flew the drone down to the farm, so there you go, he's bruising the maize. As you can see, it's very, very stoury, that job. So it's just the powder that's on top of it. Then once it all gets cracked, it just gets aye, very stoury. This bruiser, it's a hell of a big one. Like, you can almost bruise a full load of maize in an hour. 24 tonne off a Arctic lorry. I know it's supposed to be able to do faster actually, but the belts and the belts that drive the auger that takes it to the chute are a bit worn, so they're needing replaced before we start horsing through it again, because it's not ideal if it slips and then it chokes, which we've had before, so not ideal. So I thought I'd do a wee video of chasing the pipe right up to the tractor for dramatic effect, and there we are, back to the tractor, spreading the slurry in the field. Bro, doing a good job, doing a good job. Got to blow your own trumpet. So I've now spread the whole bottom side of this field, and the seagulls are loving life. So I don't have much left to do in this corner, and I actually think that driving through the gate with a pipe will be alright. So fingers crossed everything will be okay, but it's just by the time I get up there I'll have pulled the pipe to a nice kind of straight angle to basically pull straight through to the other field. The other field's not very big, so it'll pull nice and straight through, and I should have enough pipe to do the whole of it, so it'll be ideal. Save a bit of time instead of rolling up pipes. I've actually seen some comments of people asking how the drone works. So basically I plug my phone into this thing, and that's the remote, and you use the wee controllers and I can see exactly what's going on in my phone. The drone is tiny, but it does the job really good. You fold the wings out and it flies about. You can draw a wee square over the top of the tractor and then it will follow you about. Still trying to get the hang of it, but it's a lot easier doing that than having to fly it and drive at the same time. Sometimes it loses signal and then starts spinning round in circles instead of doing what it should be doing, but most of the time it works pretty well. But I dare say that's just something to do with software, so maybe there'll be an update coming out and it'll be fine some point soon, maybe, who knows. But aye, pretty good, pretty good. So doing the last run of this field, hoping that this is going to work out. Just, we would save a wee bit of time, so we'll see how we get on here. As long as this pipe is going to pull in a way that it's not going to catch on anything, I'll do it, but if not, I'll just need to phone the feather and tell him to shut off. Don't want to rip the pipes. That wouldn't be a very cheap thing to be doing. And I can pull it through the gateway because it's all overgrown with grass anyway, so I wouldn't worry about stones. The road used to be all stones, but since we got the umbilical, it doesn't get used as much, so it's overgrown here. So you can see here, it might work or it might not work, just with the way it's snaking. See, I'm heading straight for the furthest away corner. Can't see now, but I know it's not pulling against the gate. I thought there was a problem, but it's not. It's just the pipe is all twisted from pulling across the field. So just going to go up and check just to make sure there don't any problems. And it seems to have worked out okay. The weight of the pipe kept it in the middle of the gate whilst I pulled it right down to this bottom corner, so that's enough pipe through, and it didn't touch the gates. Absolutely perfect. So Yet again, another piece of skillful driving by myself. I'm kidding. But aye, no, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think, and we'll catch you next time. Cheery bye.